and welcome to Positive Movement with Julie. Today we will be doing stability and mobility. Moving that body, making sure we don't, fall over when we're walking, things like that. This is going to help strengthen that body. Make sure that you have a yoga mat, some kind of step, a set of dumbbells. I'm using 5s, and then I have one of my 10s for one of the other exercises we're doing. And then if you have a TheraBand, we will be using this. If you do not, you can use a loopy band. It'll just be a little harder. And I'm going to be using a stability ball for one of the modifications. You can use your yoga mat. I will explain that during the workout. So get set up and we are gonna get started. We're gonna start on our yoga mat for the warm-up. We're gonna start with our lovely cat-cow. So get on all fours, round the back, tuck the chin, arch the back, bring the chin up. Take your time, try to go vertebrae by vertebrae if you can. And just relax into it. Try to breathe with the movements. A few more. And relax. All right, now we're going to be doing our thoracic rotation. Left hand behind your head, bring your elbow up and to the opposite elbow for that nice thoracic rotation. Want to warm up that whole body, mobilize that body today. Good job. Keep breathing through it. And switch sides, same thing. Remember, go at your own pace. Sometimes I'm speedy. We got it. And relax. Now we're going into our runner's lunge, bringing that left foot forward. Rotating to the left. Back down, other leg, same thing. If you want a deeper stretch and your core is strong enough, you're going to be in that beautiful plank position. You're going to bring that foot forward and rotate. This will give you a deeper stretch in those hip flexors. My core is not strong enough right now. So I'm hanging out here in this little guy. Totally fine still. Mobilizing my hips. I do miss doing the regular runner's lunge though. So good. Feels so good. So many things to look forward to once this baby comes out. And relax. All right, now we are going to come to standing any way that feels comfortable for you. We're going to be doing our squat clams to heel raise. So we're going to be squat, clam, and then up on your toes, you can reach for the sky, or you can keep your hands by your side. Remember, your squat doesn't have to be super low. I just want you to use your hips to pull your legs out, or your knees out. Take your time with this, and when you go up on your toes, I want you to push through your big toe. Don't roll out on the side of the foot. Really focus on pushing through that big toe. Good job, guys. You got it. You got it. Just taking our time, warming up that body for this stability and mobility workout. All right, give me one more good one. And relax. All right, now we're gonna be doing our good mornings. Feet are about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, core engaged, hands behind your head. Hinging at the waist, we're down. Pushing through the heels, we're up. Hinging. Notice how I'm not squatting. I'm hinging at the hips, like the bird from The Simpsons, if anybody remembers. That's all I think about every time I do this. Keep your core engaged, especially as you go up. Pushing through the heels. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Making sure that back is flat when you come down. We got it. Warming up that body for our wonderful workout today.
5 seconds. Recover for 15 seconds.
And relax. All right, first exercise. Step up, high knee, curl to shoulder press. So we're here. We're going to be stepping up to a curl, high knee, shoulder press. Alternating legs. Let's do it. Step up, really push through that heel. High knee. If you do not have a lot of stability, you can't engage your core, you're falling over, then you're just going to step up, toe touch, and shoulder press. Take your time with these. I don't want anyone falling over. I'm just staring at something that's not moving because you never know when I might fall over. Good job. Really taking your time, thinking about pushing through that heel. When you step up, working that glute. We got it. That core is engaged. So important.
5 seconds.
We got it.
Recover for 15
And relax. All right, we got lateral bounds. So I'll probably end up doing the low impact, but the high impact is just exploding side to side. But I want you to hold it for a little longer on the side for that stability. Let's do it. So explode side to side, hold it. Core engaged, hold it. Don't fall over. Low impact step, high knee. Still working on that stability. Just in the lateral movement, lateral plane. Good job. You can alternate. If you need to do a step, high knee, and then you want to explode for a few, feel free. Whatever works for you today, that's what we're doing. Today I feel all over the place, so that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do some exploding, I'm gonna do some step high knees, and whatever happens, happens. Good job. Remember, you wanna try to get distance here if you wanna challenge yourself. But I want you to hold it. Every time you get over there, hold it. Core engaged. And relax. All right, we got our single leg RDLs. Holding your dumbbell horizontally. Let's start with the left leg.
5 seconds.
Knees slightly bent, core engaged, back flat. We're gonna be down,
Work for 1 minute.
and we're up. Let's do it. I'll tell you when to switch. Take your time, pushing through the heel, hinging at the hips, at the waist. We got it. Try to keep those shoulder blades back and down. And switch sides, same thing. Oh, this became my weak leg. Used to be my strong leg. And now, I don't know what happened. Pregnancy does weird things to you. All right, we got it. Take your time. Remember, if the weight is too much for you, just put the weight down and just do the movement.
5 seconds.
We got this.
Recover for
And
15
relax. All right, next one we got glute bridges. You can lay it on your back on the ground. I will be doing it on a stability ball.
5 seconds.
You're just gonna lay on your back with your feet planted.
Work for 1 minute.
Here we go. We're gonna bring our hips up, Core engaged, squeeze the glutes, back down. Notice how my back is trying as hard as it can not to arch. I don't want you to thrust your hips up as high as you possibly can. I just want you to squeeze the glutes. If this is too easy for you, you can hold a weight on your lap. Maybe you have a dog, maybe you have a cat, maybe you have a baby, maybe you have a real weight. whatever you want to put on your lap. If I had a cat that would stay on my lap, there'd be a cat right here, right now. Make sure you can even hold your glutes, see if they're engaging. Are they working for you? Hopefully. I haven't done these in a while. I was unaware at how weak my glutes have gotten. And relax. Woo! All right, we got band pull-aparts. You're gonna take your TheraBand. You're gonna do underhand grip. And we're gonna be pulling it apart. Let's do it. Think about those shoulder blades. Squeezing them together when we pull apart. We're thinking about our back between our shoulder blades. If you need to hold closer together for more tension, then you can do so. If you're using the loopy band, put it around your wrist, same movement, same motion. Movement, motion, whatever. You got it. Take your time. Remember, whenever we're doing something like this, we're in our athletic base. Feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, core engaged, and we're just hanging out, pulling a band apart. You got this. Really think about those shoulder blades.
5 seconds.
Almost there, we got this. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling the burn.
Recover for 15 seconds.
And relax. All right, we got rolling planks. We'll see how these go. The more pregnant I get, the less confidence I have in what can really happen. So, we're gonna be in that plank position, going back and back into it. Let's do it. So hips go up, bend the knees, and plank. We're rolling into that plank. Make sure that core is engaged. You can hold the plank for longer if it feels good for you. If you need to take breaks, just hang out here, stretch it out, move, and go. We got this.
Cycle rest.
And relax. Woo! We made it through round one. Get some water. Wipe your sweat and get ready for round two. So here's where you can adjust your weights. Think, could I do a million more reps or a few more reps
5 seconds.
each exercise? If you feel like you can do more reps, probably up the weight a little bit.
For 15 seconds.
If you have that option. If you don't have heavier weights, then just do what you got.
5 seconds.
All right, we're getting ready for our step ups to our bicep curls.
Work for 1 minute.
Let's do it. Remember, we're alternating which leg we are stepping up with. We got it, we got it. Core engaged, high knee. Modification for those with some instability. Little toe guy. Still working on stability because you're doing a little toe tap instead of planting the foot. We got it. Try to get that knee pretty high if you can. Get it up there. You got it.
5 seconds. Recover for 15 seconds.
And relax. All right, we got our lateral bounds. Remember, high impact is exploding side to side. Low impact
5 seconds.
is just a step, high knee. Let's do it.
Work for 1 minute.
If you can, try to explode for the first few. You don't have to go super far if it's not working out for you. But really hold it. Bam. Bam. Remember, that core has to engage or you might fall over, right? We don't want that. Remember, we can do step, high knee, squeeze in that glute. Woo! Also, look at something that's not moving. That helps with stability as well. Sometimes I forget, and I'm looking all over the place. And then what happens? I fall over. Not great. You got it. Almost there. Keep pushing. And relax. All right, we got our single leg RDLs. Let's start with our right leg. Plant that foot. Bend the knee. And let's do it. I'll let you know when to switch. Really squeezing that glute at the top. Core engaged. We got it. Hinging at the hips. Woo! Should feel a light stretch in that hamstring. We're getting that hamstring in those glutes. Trying to work on that stability. Switch sides, same thing. Trying to keep that back. Woo! Flat if you can. Try not to tilt the hips. You'll notice my hips are probably tilting a little bit. Don't want. We're trying to keep our hips parallel to the ground. It's hard. And relax. All right, we got our glute bridges. So, get on the mat or get your stability ball. Whatever you want to do. All right, we're down and we're up. Squeezing those glutes at the top, getting those hips as low as you can without touching the ground. Really pushing through the heels. Core engaged. Remember, don't arch the back at the top. We're not thrusting our hips to the ceiling. We're just pushing through those heels. We got it. Being on the stability ball gives you a little extra challenge because your core has to engage more. You go, woo, and you fall off.
5 seconds. Recover for 15
And relax. All right, we got our band pull aparts. Get that there, band.
5 seconds.
All right, let's do it. Athletic base. Pulling apart. Keeping those shoulder blades back and down. Trying not to round forward. Really pulling. A lot of the times I'll pop in a little exercise that I'm hoping will help a little bit with all the hunching that we do over our phones, over our computers, our children, our pets, whatever's on the floor, I don't know. Maybe you do a lot of arts and crafts. There can be a lot of hunching with that. Good job. Really focus on pulling. You can hold it for a few seconds. That'll be a challenge.
Recover
And
5
relax.
seconds.
All right, we got our rolling planks. These are one of my faves. It feels so
5
fun.
seconds.
All right, let's get set up and let's do it.
In 1 minute.
Remember, take your time, go at your own pace.
Seconds. Cycle rest.
And relax. Woo! We made it through round 2. Get some water. Think about how we only have 1 round left. I'm contemplating upping my weights. I think I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens.
5 seconds.
Sometimes you up your weights and then you regret it. But you can always lower them again, right? Halfway through, no problem.
5 seconds.
All right, we're getting set up.
Both
Step up to bicep curl, let's do it. Woo! A 5 pound per arm extra is a doozy. I keep forgetting. Literally, every time I do a workout and I have to up the weight, I forget I need to buy 8 pounds. Every time. I need to remember. We got it. Remember, if you're losing that stability, little toe guy, little toe touch, still working. We got it. I don't think I've done 10-pound shoulder presses in who knows how long. Feels good. Woo!
5 seconds. Recover.
And relax. Good job, guys. All right, we got our lateral bounds. Remember,
5 seconds.
high impact, low impact, whatever you got.
Both
Let's do it. Remember, if you can, try to get more length of the mat or your floor or wherever you're at. Explode. Low impact is just step, high knee. You got this. Make sure you're squeezing that glute on that stabilizing leg. Make it work for you. Good job, you got this. Really concentrating on that landing. Woo! It's almost a guarantee that I will almost fall over every workout.
5 seconds.
And relax. All right, we got our RDL, single leg RDLs. Start with the left leg. Plant the left leg.
5 seconds.
Bend the knee. Core engaged. Flat back.
Both in 1
Here we go. Hinging at the hips. Whew. So I make a lot of sound effects with certain movements in my life. And it has come to my attention that my son started doing it too. And it's great. And happens when he gets out in the real world. Switch sides, same thing. Like sometimes I'll just tell him something or I'm playing a game with him and then I'll make some kind of noise and then he just parrots it right back. It's great. Just creating a little mini me. We got this.
5 seconds.
Almost there.
Recover for 50
And
seconds.
relax. All right, we got our glute bridges. It'd be really nice if I could remember
5 seconds.
the next exercises without having to look every time. It's never happened.
1 minute.
All right, let's do it. Remember, you can be on the mat or on the stability ball. If this is too easy, find a weight to hold on your hips. You can have 2 separate dumbbells on each hip. Remember, cat, dog, child. Maybe you're really strong and your husband can sit there, I don't know, or wife or whatever. Maybe you got some books. You put some books on your lap. Maybe you have that one really heavy textbook you kept for some reason. Good job. Remember, squeeze the glutes at the top. Don't forget about them. Don't just go through the motions. We got it, we got it.
5
That
seconds.
core is working for us.
Recover for 50
And
seconds.
relax. All right, we got our band pull apart. We're gonna get fancy last round. We are gonna do some holds.
5 seconds.
You don't have to do the holds, but I'm feeling fancy, so we're getting fancy. All right,
1
let's do it. We're gonna hold it. 3, 2, 1, back together. We're just doing counts of 3. I'm not gonna count every time out loud, but in my brain. You can watch me, you can count. You can not do the holds. Whatever feels good for you today. Just want you to do some kind of movement to make that body feel good. If you want to hold longer than 3 seconds, go for it. Apparently, 3 is my go-to number all the time with almost everything. So here we are today doing 3-second holds. Good job. Really think about those shoulder blades, right? Between those shoulder blades. Should feel a little burn. Woo!
5 seconds.
We got it.
Recover for 50
And
seconds.
relax. All right, we got our rolling planks. Last exercise of the last round. Let's make them count. Then we get to stretch,
5 seconds.
which is always so lovely. All right, let's do it.
1 minute.
Breathe through it. I breathe out when I get in that beautiful plank position. In when I go up.
Seconds.
We got it.
Cool down for 5
And
minutes.
relax. Woo! We did it. 3 rounds of stability and mobility. We're amazing. Meet me on the mat for some stretching. Let's start with a nice hamstring stretch. We're gonna put our right leg out, left leg in. If you have knee problems, you bring that left leg out. Otherwise, we're hanging out here, reaching between the arch of our foot and our heel. If you can't reach there, you're going for shin, shoelace, or toe. My belly is in the way on this side. I don't know why it's only in the way on one side. It's weird. Just feeling a nice stretch in those hamstrings. I'm really proud of you for showing up today. I know how hard it is to get motivated, I'll tell you what, but you guys are my motivation, and I hope I'm at least a little bit yours. Switch sides, same thing. I seriously just, last pregnancy I worked out, I think 5 times in the whole 9 months. And this time, it's been 2 to 3 times a week, the whole time. And most of the time I don't want to do it, but I do it for you guys. I would prefer to sleep, but I wake up at 6 a.m. sometimes during the week so that I can record these videos before my son wakes up, because there's no way that I can do anything when he's awake. So I hope that it puts a little positiveness in your life and movement. All right, relax. We're going to do a 90-90 stretch. So front leg is attempting to be 90 degrees. Back leg is also attempting to be 90 degrees. For a nice hip stretch, we're going to lean forward. You should feel this in your hip. When you're leaning forward, you feel this in your, my left leg is forward, so I feel it in my left hip. If you can like get on the ground, like your face is going towards that ground, that's cool. I'm hanging out here. Some people will go on their like forearms. This is kind of a little much for me, but if that feels good for you, go for it. We're just hoping that the legs stay 90 and 90. And slowly release. Same thing, other side. I'm putting my right leg in the front this time. My left leg is back. Again, 90-90. Stretching it out. Remember, after a few seconds, you can always lean a little more into it. And slowly release. All right, we are going to come to standing any way that feels comfortable for you. We are going to be doing a quad stretch. So if you need to, hold on to something. You're going to bring your right foot up, grab your right foot, bring your knees together, tuck your hips so you feel it more in that quad. And we're just hanging out. If you want to practice more stability, don't hold anything, but that core is better be engaged. We got it. I know we forget how important stability is. It's very important. It prevents you from falling in everyday life, and especially as you get older. Slowly release, same thing, other side. Tuck in the hips, tightening the core. Whoop. Trying to keep those knees close together if you can. Oh, hi, Nico. I'm so glad that you could join us. You're just waiting for something. Who knows what? What you waiting for, Nico? And slowly release. All right, we're going to be doing a calf stretch. So you are going to come up. You can come up to a wall or a couch or whatever you got. Put my right toe up, and I'm just leaning on into it. Remember, you can do it against the wall, a chair, a couch, a coffee table, whatever you got. Variety is good. Remember how important it is to stretch those calves. Sometimes my Achilles start hurting, and I'm like, I bet you my calves are tight. So I foam roll them and I stretch them, and lo and behold,
5 seconds.
my Achilles doesn't hurt anymore. All right, slowly release. We're going to put our left toe up against the chair or the wall or whatever you got. Stretching that left calf muscle. Just hanging out here. I want you to be very proud of yourself for showing up, for getting through the workout. Just remember, most people are not moving their bodies, but you did, and I'm super proud. Slowly release. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I super appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!